All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into episode 1 of the Wheaton Warrenville South Sports Cast. And if you're listening to this right now, you are witnessing a moment in Wheaton Warrenville South history.
It's true.
I believe this is the first school-produced podcast by two students. So we're very excited to do this. Basically, what it's going to be is me and my co-host DJ. DJ, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited.
And then we also have our producer, Mr. Brennan, new teacher here. Mr. Brennan, how you doing?
Doing very well. Doing very well. I'm very glad that I got to cross paths with Ryan Frank in the first semester here at Wheaton Warrenville South, and then we kind of spitballed this idea a little bit. He recruited Derek DJ, and here I am as their Jamie Vernon, their young Jamie for our Joe Rogan Experience podcast listeners. I'll be playing the role of young Jamie, so I'll just kind of be in the background. You might hear from me once in a while. And I'm looking forward to seeing what these two young men can do with this project.
Yes, well, we're very excited. We got the best guys in the business for this job. Essentially, due to COVID, a lot of sports are going to be played playing right now or in the spring season. And we kind of want to just get some people on from all the teams here and talk about their sport. How's it going? So the first episode is going to be about basketball. Basketball's about a week underway, both the girls and guys teams. And so first we're going to have from the girls team, Mrs. Izzy Grutzmacher on. So
All
DJ,
right,
if you want to get on that, Izzy should be joining us soon.
we'll get her in here. Yeah, we're just gonna ask some questions, see how the season's going, see what they're looking forward to, and should be a grand old time getting people from both basketball teams into this first ever episode of the Wheaton Warrenville South Sports Cast. My goodness.
It's crazy, man, right?
I mean, when I was told by my parents I'd make history one day, this is what they were referring to.
Yeah, but I mean
So,
this year it's been weird for all of us, like working
mhm.
at home and school is kind of, I mean,
I
obviously
mean
it's
now,
different, but
yeah, every sport's happening now too.
yeah, I mean it's obviously we'd probably like it to be the way it normally is, but I mean without the new schedule, like this wouldn't happen probably. Like there's some good things to come out of this weird school year, so we're just trying to think on the bright side here.
Never,
Yeah,
never a good idea to just go down in the dumps. We've made the best of it. I feel like in sports, people have held out, and it's been worth it. I'm glad not everybody moved to play sports.
Yeah,
yeah, I
You
do
should be happening.
understand. I do understand that we lost a couple key players, right? The varsity boys squad, at least two young men
yeah, a
moved
few
out of
basketball
district.
guys, but hey, next man up.
Exactly. And luckily, Coach Healy has a stable of athletes, and they've been able to weather the storm.
For sure, for sure. All right, DJs. Heard
She
from
oh,
Izzy.
she has seen the text saying get in here, so
She's
I
on her
don't know.
way. All right.
She's on her way.
So a little background about Izzy Grutzmacher. First of all,
Oh,
am I
there she
pronouncing her
is.
name? All right, here we
Oh,
go.
right on
Here she
cue.
is, right on.
No background information today. Izzy, how we doing? All right. Are you talking? You can't hear. Oh, there she. Izzy, how we
Hello.
doing? There she is.
There we go. All
Izzy,
right,
you're the.
Izzy.
Oh, go ahead.
So, first episode, we want to talk about the girls' basketball team. And first person that came to mind for both me and DJ was you. So you're the best candidate for the job here.
Thank you guys.
We're just gonna ask you, or DJ, what do you want to say?
I just wanted her to realize what she's doing. She's the first ever guest on the Wheaton Wolf South Sports Cast, so no pressure. Just
Yeah.
just take it easy.
Yeah. We're gonna be chill around here. So just a few basic questions about the season, just kind of inform the audience how things are going. So how has the season been so far? Like how many games you guys played? How have they gone?
So far I think we've had like 4 games. Like how have they gone for us, like personally, or just like overall.
Just win or loss, how you guys played.
So far it's been kind of rough for us, honestly. But
Yeah.
last year we started out kind of weak, so we're taking it day by day.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird off season. You guys probably didn't practice much.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not too uncommon to come out with blocks pretty slow. So why don't you, I don't really know too much about the girls team, to be honest. So can you kind of give us like an overview of like who were some of the returning contributors from last year's team, and then who might be some of like the new players who are making an impact?
So Lily Hunsinger, she's a junior. She's amazing. She has played on varsity since freshman year. Katie Cronky, Mia McCoy, they're all returning starters. Caroline Kratz. And then Hannah Strubing is a freshman this year, and she's just a unit. She's a powerhouse.
Really?
Yeah, she is crazy.
That's cool.
Interesting. So a lot of returning starters then.
Yeah.
That's good. So what games are you looking forward to most this season? What matchups are you most excited for?
We play North on Saturday, so that's exciting.
Ooh.
Crosstown, yeah.
The classic.
Of course. And
How did those? Oh, sorry. You go.
I think Cronky's trying to schedule us for Bennett, and they're like really good. So.
How did the games against North go last year?
Last year. Oh, I think that's a good question. I know we lost at least once. I don't know if we won one or lost, but I'm pretty sure we lost both of them, if I remember correctly.
So you're coming in with a chip on your shoulder this season. You guys got to take them down.
Yeah.
So we kind of touched on this earlier, but like, how has COVID like affected the season? Like what are just some of like the day-to-day things that are different this season from last?
Well, obviously masks, and just like not being able to, like, just like the physical touch of it. Like last year we read about like how teams work better together when they like touch each other more, which is like weird, but
Okay.
we actually like that's what we were told last year. So like last year we tried to like always keep touching each other, like I don't know, like high fives a lot and just stuff like that. And so this year it's just like a huge adjustment from that, not being able to like touch each other like that, and just like I don't know, it just feels a lot more like distant and not like a team sport. And the masks aren't even that bad anymore. Like you don't really notice them.
Yeah. So touching, big part of basketball.
Yeah.
Has anything
That
about
happened this year.
COVID brought you guys together more? I know the touching you said has separated you guys, but has anything from COVID like made you guys stronger as a team, do you feel like?
I feel like it just like overall kind of challenged everyone. So like we're all going through the same thing together. So I guess that brings us closer because nobody else really understands.
Yeah.
For sure.
DJ, you got any more questions?
Nothing burning on my mind right now. Just so you said is North your next game this Saturday?
Yes. No, we have a game tomorrow.
Who's that? Who's tomorrow? Who's that against?
Honestly, could not tell you.
Yeah, I like that. It doesn't matter who you play.
Nameless and faceless. You go in, you play who you play, you win.
The only people that can beat us is ourselves.
I guess my final question is, are you a 3-point shooter, Izzy? What would you say? How would you say your 3-pointer is?
My 3-pointer is insane. Of course.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, that's all
some
for me.
sharpshooters here. Yeah, Izzy, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I know you're a big fan of the show, and hope to have you on sometime soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep in touch. Thank you.
Yep. You can go now.
All right.
Yeah, you can leave. We're done with you.
All right.
All right, first guest ever. Woo!
It's a good little interview.
We did it.
I will
Wow.
get Jaylen on the
And
call
now we're
now.
bringing in Jaylen. Ryan,
So
you're how did
I do
COVID
have
affect
a
you?
comment. I do have a comment there. So I'm a newcomer to the girls program actually. So I'm assisting Coach Doyle at the freshman level. And when I heard that a freshman was brought up to varsity, I was a little salty about that. You know, kind of
Yeah.
drying out the freshman well a little bit, and moving them up to varsity. Obviously, that's tongue in cheek. I'm just kidding, and I'm happy for Coach Cronky, the varsity coach. If he has faith in a young 14, 15-year-old girl, I'm all for letting her earn her stripes at the varsity level. But I do also have her cousin, so that's Hannah Strubing on the varsity team. I have Brooke Strubing on our freshman team, and she's for sure a leader. So whatever the Strubings are doing, that family bloodline, they're really crushing it. So all right, I'll back up and let's welcome our new guest here.
All right.
Jaylen.
What's
Jaylen,
going on? What's up, guys?
how you doing, man?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Jaylen, you were the first guy we wanted to talk about basketball for the guys team. And I think we have to talk about a play that people are referring to it as the shot.
Going around Wheaton. If the shot heard around the
The
Wheaton.
three-pointer to force overtime against Wabanzi. Just walk us through that.
Well, yeah, first of all, yeah, that experience was awesome and it was a great game. But really, yeah, so we were down by 3 and we needed a quick play to get down the court and score the ball. So as I'm running down the court, about to get into the play, I realized that no one is really on me or guarding me, and Parker Brown is our point guard, so he had the ball. So I was just screaming his name because um, I've been in situations like that before where I've made like the last shot, but like so I was confident that it could happen again. So he passed me the ball, and it was a pretty deep 3, but I'm glad it went in, and the rest was history. We just killed them in overtime, so it was a great experience against top team.
I mean, yeah. After the offseason we had with COVID and everything, and then you go into this early in the season playing a team like Wabanzi, who was number 5, right? Going into playing them.
Oh
And then,
yeah, they're pretty high ranked. So
that had to feel awesome hitting a shot that clutch and then winning in overtime on a team like that. That had to be huge for you guys. How'd the team feel after that one?
oh, the team was just everybody was just at a loss of words. We were all just like, what just happened? Because like we were down by 10 in the fourth quarter with like 4 minutes left, so we just kept playing, and the end result was crazy. So
Yeah, that's great. So, Jaylen, making a play like that, in my opinion, it earns you a nickname. So I got a few here. I'm gonna list them off. Why don't you just tell me which one you like? We got Captain Clutch, the Assassin, JB3, Baby Braun, Dr. J, the Walking Bucket, or the Brown Mamba.
I like Captain Clutch.
Yeah, Captain Clutch
Captain
was my favorite too. You started off really strong.
Sounds good. Yeah, you started off perfect. So yeah,
hopefully
Captain Clutch.
the media starts referring to you as that. We'll see if that picks
If
up.
it's on the Wheaton South Sports Cast, that's pretty much official now. So
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so Jaylen, why don't you give a grade on the season so far? So F being like just a miserable disappointment, and then A plus like succeeding all expectations.
I would say an A minus because the season has been like very fun, but we've lost some games. We can play a lot better, and we've lost some games that we really should have won. So I think that we should be undefeated, but we have 2 losses, and we're gonna keep working every day to try to get better. But we can definitely still play a lot better. So
Yeah, for sure.
who Jaylen so far, other than you, of course, has made a huge. He has been making a lot of plays and really coming off strong this year so far.
I want to say, well, really everybody has contributed, but I would say Yanni has been playing really well and great defense, turning it into offense, and he's just fun to play with and fun to watch. So definitely, yeah, Yanni for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
yeah. Yanni since middle school has always amazed me, and he didn't play for the Edison team, which also amazed me. So I'm glad
Oh
in high
yeah,
school he finally joined a team. So yeah, good to hear. I'm glad he's doing awesome. I'm glad he's doing having a good year.
Yeah,
oh
I want to
yeah, for
touch
sure.
on you're talking about defense. Your guys' defense can just be swarming and overwhelming for teams at some points. And it's honestly it's hilarious to watch when you guys are just like beating down a team and they can't even get the ball past half court. How does
Right.
that feel when you just know that your defense is just taking over the game?
Oh yeah, honestly, defense is I want to say a huge reason why we have our 4 wins because we haven't really been putting the ball in the basket at a high percentage. So playing our defense has been really fun and yeah, it's just funny to get teams frustrated because they can't get the ball past half court or they can't get a good open shot to go in. So yeah, our defense has been huge for us and really a main reason why we're winning these games. So
Yeah, shooting might come and go, but good
yeah,
defense is always there.
right, for sure.
I got one comment. You guys got new black uniforms, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Dude, those are sick. I
Oh, I
watched
love
like
it.
the huddle recap from the Geneva game.
Yeah.
Those are sick. Just like the black with like the white like outlines.
Oh yeah, those jerseys.
Yeah, they're
When we first got them, they were like, we were like, wait, these are ours? Like they're crazy, and kind of like our new football away jerseys. I guess South just got some new away swag or whatever, but yeah, the
Yeah.
black jerseys are really cool
you got to look good on the road, man. You got it.
for sure.
Yeah, like in
Sure.
2K, like you equip like a shooting sleeve, gives you like +3 shooting. Do you feel
Right.
like wearing those black uniforms give you a little extra boost?
Feel good, you play good. So yeah, I would like to say that.
Amen. Amen.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So last question here. We talked about this earlier with Izzy, but obviously weird off season. Were you guys able to like practice when school was shut down or like play games? Just how did you keep in basketball shape during that time?
Well, really, at the very beginning, we weren't able to do anything, but as our senior year started, we were able to play games in Indiana and still keep like our team together and keep our chemistry together. So, really, that's how I stayed into basketball shape, and also with football, that helped me a lot, just staying in shape and everything as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I got one more thing actually. Oh, Mr. Brennan, you have a hand raise there?
Yeah, quick interjection here for Jaylen and also for DJ and all the fans at home. Um, so first of all, Jaylen, I was in attendance at the shot heard around the world or the shot heard around Wheaton Warrenville South. I was keeping the official book for you guys. So first of all, congrats on the performance and thanks for delivering us a treat in the middle of a pandemic.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you. I really appreciate that.
100%, man. You're a hardworking young man. I can tell for sure. I want to give a little expose behind the scenes, though. So, actually, last Wednesday, that was supposed to be our inaugural show, our first ever show. However, one of our stars here uh, goes by DJ, slept in a little bit late.
No,
So,
stop.
and what I was saying is maybe DJ should sleep in a little bit extra on game days, and maybe we could have a few more Jaylen Brown clutch 3-pointers to send us into OT. So just throwing a little shade towards DJ, and it wasn't a big deal because Wheaton Warrenville South, yeah, it looks like he actually propelled them to victory.
Oh, thanks, DJ.
I don't want to take any credit for Jaylen. I mean, that
DJ
shot was
DJ
insane.
calls me last Wednesday. So we're supposed to record at 10 a.m. He calls me at like 1 in the
One
afternoon.
afternoon.
He doesn't even text. He goes straight to calling. He's like, "Oh my
Dude,
God,
my heart was
Ryan
I
is
felt
pissed at
so
me."
bad.
And he goes, "Dude, I'm so sorry."
Oh gosh.
Hey, but we're here,
Well,
and look at that. Look what happened.
we're here now, so it's all good.
I mean, Jaylen, watching that Vabanzi game and just when you got the ball and shot, I mean, when you released it, my heart just left my body. And then when it went in, I like threw my phone across there. That was insane, dude. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, that game was crazy. One of definitely my most
All-time classic.
memorable.
Instant
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah, that was a classic for sure. That was unbelievable. So,
I guess before we send you off here, I just want to. What is the boys South basketball team trying to prove this year?
well, we're trying to win the conference because that's all we can really win. I think that if we had a state playoff, that this year's team is actually something really special, and we could do a couple of things and go pretty far. But all we could really do this year is win the conference and be Coach Healy's second team ever to win a conference championship. So that's our main goal for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You guys got Wheaton North this Saturday, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a big one.
Oh yeah, we're ready for 'em.
Everyone's going to be tuning in from everywhere.
Good.
Oh yeah.
And we got St. Charles East tonight at 7.
Oh,
good
really?
luck. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
we
this
do.
is good mojo then coming on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Pre-game interview.
A little
Yeah.
pre-game interview. Feel good, play good. Oh,
How do you guys
yeah.
feel about this game tonight?
We feel good. They haven't won a game yet, but we're not
Hey,
sleeping
can't
on
take
them.
them light.
Yeah,
That's a trap game.
Like-
Don't fall for it.
Yeah, so made sure everybody woke up early today, ready to play, and yeah, we just want to be prepared for tonight and play well. So
Yeah, waking up early is the key to life, isn't it, DJ?
It sure is. I'm
Key to
definitely
getting stuff done.
absolutely.
All right, I'm done busting your chops. Jaylen, it was great having you. Good luck tonight,
Thank-
man.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys so much for having me. This was fun.
I actually
Yes,
have
sir.
Jaylen,
Oh.
one quick question before we let you go. So it sounds like you've been quoting primetime Deion Sanders a few times here on the podcast. Either knowingly or unknowingly, you've been quoting him with the look good, feel good, play good.
Oh yeah, that's definitely unknowingly, but yeah.
Got you, man. But so I understand that you have a bright future ahead of you playing some collegiate football. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That's true.
Cool. Any chance that it's Indiana Wesleyan? Is that correct?
Yes, that's where I'll be playing next fall.
Awesome. Any chance Indiana Wesleyan needs an extra body on the basketball team? Because I think you could be the Deion Sanders over at Indiana Wesleyan, a two-sport athlete.
Actually, I was thinking about walking on to play basketball for them, but we'll just see how the football schedule goes and everything. I feel like it'll be a lot of work, but it would also be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll see. That's still something in the air. Definitely a opportunity I might take.
Awesome, man. Well,
Yeah, for sure.
personally, I wish you the best after the rest of the way this season, and then also you're beginning a new chapter, new career over in Indiana.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, go get him tonight, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
yeah.
Thanks for coming on, man. Good luck.
For sure. Thank you guys.
Yeah. See you, man.
All right.
Yeah, see
See
ya.
ya. See ya.
What a guy.
What a great stand-up
great guy,
citizen. That's
man.
the face of Wheaton Warrenville South Sports. He's on the news, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was doing a lot for like in the
Eh.
fall when we were trying to get sports back. Like, he was doing like the public
He's
presentation
just a great
stuff.
face. He's a great face for that.
Yeah, exactly. So
You want to
DJ,
introduce the first ever
Yeah,
segment of
we're
our
gonna-
show?
we have a little. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but me and DJ are gonna do a little arguing here. A little.
I mean, we're good at that. We argue a lot.
some hot takes. This week I'm gonna have the hot take. I know we just had Mr. Jaylen Brown on, Mr. Clutch, all that, but going forward, I don't know if he's the guy you want taking the last shot for Wheaton South.
And this is where I think you are insane. How can
Why's
you
that?
say that? How can you say that? Jaylen, you heard him when he was talking. I actually wrote something down from what he said. He said when he was talking, I've been in this situation before where I've had to make a clutch shot, and I did, so I knew I was going to do it again. That's up here. That is a mentality you
DJ,
can't
I've been in that situation on my driveway. Everyone's been in that situation. Anyone
on
can
your
say
driveway. That's in a game against the number 5 team ranked in the state right
that. They're
now.
number 25. Stop bumping them up.
it was to go into overtime, down by 3. Jaylen had to make that shot. If he didn't, game over. They lose. Tigers now have 3 losses, and they're 4-3 instead of 4-2. So I don't know what you're talking. Who do you want taking the last shot, Ryan?
I got 2 names for you. Number
I think I know
one,
who they are, and I think you're crazy already.
well, number one is my quarterback, my guy, Parker Brown. You're talking about Jaylen. No, come back. You're talking about Jaylen being the face of school. Parker Brown is the face of the school, man. The quarterback, he lives across the street. He's got a tiger paw in his basement court. You don't think in his basement court he's simulated that shot or any shot, a shot tougher than that? That was an uncontested shot, dude. Imagine if he had his hand in his face. Maybe it doesn't go in.
Okay. Who's your other name? I've already dismissed
My other
that.
guy, the point guard, the facilitator, Micah Kim.
Mm.
Now, Micah, he's a good 3-point shooter. I think we can say that Parker and Jaylen are probably the premier 3-point shooters on the team. But Micah is just Mr. Consistent. You know, he's like, DJ, you're not a great college basketball guy. You know who Cassius Winston is?
No. As if it's not Jaylen Brown, I don't care. But who?
Okay, well, he played at Michigan State. He wasn't the most athletic guy. Micah's pretty athletic, so it's not a great comparison. But Micah is just, you know what you're getting from him. He's a smart guy.
Are you saying you don't know what you're getting from Jaylen?
Maybe.
Jaylen, we just had him on the podcast because he goes in day out and puts on a show.
Okay. Hey, my turn.
All right, yeah.
Micah is, he's always there. He's a calm guy. He's very patient. He's not going to get overwhelmed in the moment, and that's something that, I mean, you're either born with that or you're not. So I got 2 names, Micah or Parker.
And now I have 2 rebuttals. So I'll just start with the most recent one because it's fresh out the mud, as the kids say. So Micah Kim, you said he's calm under pressure, and I can't argue with what you said. He's a great athlete and a great basketball player. I've also been watching him since middle school because in just being completely wowed. But he's calm under pressure, and yeah, he's born with that and whatever. But I don't think being calm is a big part of it, but I don't think Micah has the it factor in him to make a shot like that in the clutch time.
Don't just throw out the it factor. You don't know what the it factor is.
I'm all about the it factor. I think honestly, a clutch 3-point shot, I have the same chance of making a clutch 3-point shot as about anybody else. So yeah, sure, there's a little bit of skill into it, but it's like a half court.
I've seen your jumper, man.
There's
pretty.
no stats, but there's no like real stats behind a half court shot. It's either going in or it's not. But with Jaylen, I feel like from at least a 3-point range, it is 100%. It is not 100% obviously, but it is like a 90% chance that's going in because Jaylen is just one of the finest 3-point shooters Wheaton South has ever had, and Micah Kim is just again really solid basketball player, but the 3-point shooting game is just not his game. He's the point guard. And then your other one, Parker. Yeah, he's a quarterback, another fine 3-point shooter, great guy, love him. But just he's not Jaylen.
I mean, if anyone's got the it factor, it's Parker, the quarterback.
Parker is an impressive. Parker is an impressive
team on your
guy,
back.
But Jaylen's more impressive.
He's a born leader.
Jaylen will make that shot more than Parker because Parker. Oh man, I'm running out of stuff. I don't know. Parker's a tough comparison. Jaylen and Parker, they're both the 3-point shooters, so I mean it's tough for anyone. But again, it comes down to who's going to make a clutch shot. And Jaylen, he's been in that situation time and time again in a real game. Parker can simulate that all he wants. If he's not in the situation in a real game, it's not going to translate to when he actually needs to make that shot. Jaylen's done that. He said again, like.
And when have you been in that situation in a real?
I'm not
game?
arguing for me. I'm arguing for Parker or Jaylen. So keep my name out your mouth, son.
All right.
Jaylen is the guy, 100%. He's been in the situation. He's shown that he is still the guy when it needs to be. And Jaylen asked Parker to pass him the ball. If Parker had any chance of making the shot,
because he's a selfless guy.
Jaylen would have been like, "Oh, Parker, take the shot." But Jaylen's like, "Parker, you need to give me the ball right now, or we're gonna lose because I'm gonna make this shot and you're not."
That's a selfish play. He got.
That's
lucky.
not a selfish play. Jaylen wants to win for the team.
Want
the only way to get the team a win is to get that 3-point shot sent into overtime, and then they decimate Wabanzi in overtime. So, yeah,
okay.
Jaylen's the guy.
Getting out of hand.
You're the one with the hot takes. Hot tamales, my friend.
Hey, man, I just say what I think. I'm not afraid to go against the public opinion. All right, I think we should be wrapping this up, though. Mr. Brennan, you want to tell the audience how they can hear this, or I guess if they're listening to it, they're hearing it.
For
But
sure. Yeah. So again, we're kind of in our infancy here at the Wheaton Warrenville South Cast studios here, but we're going to be blasting this out in as many different locations as possible. We'll get it up on YouTube. Follow Wheaton Warrenville South. Find a Professional Arts over on Instagram. We'll try to get some administrators to back us up. You guys yourselves, you guys can retweet this stuff. So we're gonna try and take Wheaton Warrenville South by storm here, and get comfortable seeing the Wheaton Warrenville South Sports Cast logo on the marquees, and hopefully maybe we get some local radio spots and stuff like that. And we're like I said, we're not here to take part. We're here to take over. So
yes, sir.
Absolutely. Amen.
So follow DJ, follow Ryan. I do have a Twitter as well, a school account, Mr. Brennan, WWS. And well, if you have time and you like sports and you like Wheaton Warrenville South sports, please budget us into your schedule, and we will not disappoint. Mark my words.
Yep, spread the word. And if you play a sport here at South that your season's coming up, hey, just let me or DJ know. We'll try to get you on.
We'll try to fit you in. We got a tight list of people. Though,
I've been telling people, like, we got. I mean, it's just the waiting list is. But
I mean, I blink and then open my eyes and I have like 50 notifications.
I know,
so.
it's just
you guys are blowing up already.
Inbox just keeps coming in. I'm swamped.
Love it. It's a good problem to have.
But I think that does it for episode 1.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good show.
Yeah, I really do. I thought it went pretty smooth, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, that was all due to our 2 great guests, Izzy and Jaylen.
Oh, this show, I want to stress, cannot exist without them, guys. They're the real heroes.
Absolutely. All right, so tune in next week. I'm not sure what we'll be doing.
Who knows? Whatever. We'll talk about whatever.
Volleyball coming.
I think that might be football. Football's coming too.
Football's coming too. We got a lot of options. Good problem to have.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It'll certainly be a spectacle, though. So, thanks for tuning in to the first episode.
You guys are the best.
Take care. Take care, everyone. Peace out, guys.